Good morning. Here you are. I am Tessa-Marie and welcome to the Morning Blessings. Today, I know the date. It is January 30th, 2025 and it is cold today. Hello, Stacy, sweetie. How are you feeling this morning? I look forward to seeing you. So here we are. It is a cold day. It's actually cold. And it might warm, you might have snow, it's going to get colder. The weather is doing its thing and we are here. So we have to do our thing. We cannot let the weather. Hi Jean, how are you this morning? How are you feeling today? Hi Angie, how are you feeling today? I need to pin that statement. Stacy sends us a message. When she's not here, we do miss her. Good morning, welcome to the Morning Blessings with Tessa-Marie, which is so nice. Because I'm not good at doing all these little things. So it's nice. Hi, Tanaji. How are you guys feeling this morning? And Angie and Jean, how are you guys feeling today? Here you are, guys. I've been waiting to see you. I am feeling amazing. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I missed you. Thank you, sis. Oh, let's get the show on the road. We cannot wait. It's 8 o'clock. The angels are with us. God is on our side. The universe has our back. And they're saying, come on, guys, 8 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road. So we have something today. As you know, my topics come to me wherever I am. It does not give me notification that now is topic time. It downloads. And sometimes you hear something from somebody. I'll just give you guys an example. I have no idea when this one will be. All these are topics that have already been done, but I must tell you about this one because it happened yesterday. I was speaking with my friend Colleen. Good morning, sister. I tried calling you, no answer. And one of the things she said to me was that, where is it? She said, we have to remember. She says, if you have nothing to say, that is nice, do not say anything. And that was really, really nice hearing that. I have no idea, she says, why people open their mouth and say what they shouldn't say. When you have nothing good to say, close your mouth. So we will get that later maybe in February, it looks like. But I wanted you guys to know that these topics do not come from me first thing in the morning. So, good morning, Colleen. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, life coach Seth. Somebody, good morning. All you wonderful people. Thanks for coming. So, our topic today is must do or should do. When you are unable to stay on point or do something, listen to how you speak about it. Watch your words. Our words are what is important. Good morning, I'm Loretta. Good morning, Roslyn. How are you guys feeling today? We are waiting for you guys. So, when you are not staying on point, or you're not, good morning, Azim. Welcome from India. It's good afternoon, Azim. So, when we are not on point, and we are not conscious, and we are not in the moment, we have to ask ourselves this question. What have our words been recently about I must do or I should do? Our words, right? Many times we are speaking, and I know every day, at least twice, 3 times a week, I talk about the power of our words. And I always remind each of us, including myself, that my words, your words, our words are the prophecies of our future. I didn't my writing test. I'm dying my hair, but listening to iPods. Thank you, Jean. It's important to realize an uplifting word from somebody is so nice. Like what Jean said, a vitamin. And I always said that in my book, The Morning Blessings. I talk about how it feels to send those little notes, which started, and now we are here. So, you know how Drake said, we started at the bottom and now we are here. I started sending messages to my immediate children. Then it went to my siblings, my nieces. And now here we are friends and those I coach. So the thing about it is using that and going to tie it into our topic. I must do or I should do. When we are unable to stay on point, we have to listen to how we speak. I must do this or that puts in intention, and it becomes stress. The mind runs away from the must do. It feels force. It is compelled to perform. So it chooses to fly away. Have you ever decided, look at yourself when you say, I must do this, I must do this. That energy can go crazy, especially if it's something you do not enjoy doing. So I must do is if it is deep inside of you and you realize, you know what, I have to do it. I must do it. For me, it's writing. Like when I write, my body dances inside out. When I write, I am joyful. It's like I'm like this. My hands are on the keys, but I'm flying in a different place. I enjoy writing. I really do enjoy writing. So when I put that laptop in front of me or a pen and I take it to paper, magic happens inside of me. So from that point of view, I must do it. Because remember, I've always said you should realize the feeling you get when you do something. And then acknowledge it. I love the feeling I get when I do this. So if you love that feeling, you're going to push yourself to find that feeling again and again and again. Every time it's different, but the constancy of seeking it will satisfy you. So I must write because I love the feeling I get, like I am in a world of my own. I hear when people speak, and the words that are simple for you makes a story for me. So when as much as I talk at 90 miles an hour and I'm constantly talking, but when I'm listening to you, you can tell that to Colleen, my sister, Loretta, the people, Yuko, the people at the Tracy. As soon as they go south, I hear the word going negative. And I say, come on. Because I know the results of negative words. But when they give me something that makes me want to dance, I write about it. So you must do what it is that gives you joy. Now, we have some must-dos, right? Things that are required of us. Work, a job, all the things that we do not enjoy doing, but we must do, maybe for the survival of others, for a paycheck, right? We have to maybe function for our family. We must take care of our body so our children do not worry about mom. We must manage our money so that we do not go without money later on in life. So we have to make sure that we are working to bring this into our life. The must-do has two sides. The must-do has two sides. What brings you joy? Go after it. Dig it. Spend time musing about it, thinking about it, contemplating it. Do not take your doing it and say so and so is not doing it. So let's bring it back to God. You go to God and you ask for your guidance. You ask for something. And then you walk away. Great. Do you really believe that your request is being attended to? So you did your part. You have to realize the other person, in this case is God, is doing their part. I know somebody told me I'm freezing, but it doesn't show me freezing. I am moving. So, I don't know, guys. I am just a speaker. I am not an Instagram thing, and we're not going to stop. We'll catch it. So, sorry that I am freezing because I'm warm. You see what I mean? I took the word and I turned it around. That's what I mean. So let us look at what's happening. You believe and you have to trust that God, you are not freezing on my end. Thank you, John, for saying that, because I cannot see the freezing. So, God is doing his part. And your job is not to watch at what God is doing. Right? But we take it up to others and we say, they are not doing and I must do it for them. No, you're not. That is when you're taking the must do to the negative and it's not pleasant and you despise. That is when I just spoke. Thank you, Tanaji. That is when I said, watch your words. I must do is that it, or that puts what you call intense stress on you. Because and then your body just say, you know what, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. You see the difference? So must do has two sides. Now let us look at should do. Should do doesn't have a side. Should do is wishy-washy. Should do is not focused. Oh, I should really do it. You know I should. Your friend is telling you you should eat better. You know, I know that I really should take care of myself. You know, I really should. Should is weak. Should doesn't have a purpose. The word is just there. And have you noticed when you use should that you're not doing what you're supposed to do? You know, you look at it and you said, you know what, I really should clean the bathroom today. I really should write a note today. I really should sit and write my story today. I really should do this today. I really maybe, you know, should stop eating or drinking. Or should. Should is weak. It's songs like procrastination, right, Jean? I believe that it's, you know, the procrastinator guy is not lazy. The procrastinator is looking for perfection. The procrastinator does not want to fail. And the procrastinator will just, I can't touch that because they're not acknowledging it. I should do it. But they're really scared what you and I and the energy of the world will think of what they do. So should is really land. I should really have done that at the time it was supposed to be done. What do you do now when you said that? You know, and you have to realize you're doing that must be done in the house. This is where should keeps you down. Should grounds you. It ties your feet. I should really stretch my legs and move. I should really do my exercises. Instead saying, you know what? I have noticed that when, I do the exercises I must do, I feel better. And I love that I can stretch and move my body. So what do? You go towards it. I enjoy it when I share some of my writings with some of my friends and that are not critics. And one friend said to me, wow, that is great. Good morning, Erita. How are you feeling this morning? So that is that we have to remember. What you do that makes you feel good, you need to do it. What you do that you love, how you feel when you have done it or when you're doing it, you should continue to do it. That is raising you up. But when you go from must do on the positive to must do with the headache, guess where you land? You land in I should do. I really should do. And the minute you start shooting, your body starts to go down, you know. Well, I really should get up now and do a stretch. I should really go eat something. It's a lot of, it defeats you. It keeps you low. How words can change our life. Change should be must. It has. Our words can change our life. Wonderful, Arita. Lovely to hear that. We need to realize that we have to make sure we know which words to use and when not to use them. I must do this. And you can give yourself a reason. If you're feeling weak, when you have a must-do thing that you love, remind yourself why you believe you must do it. Now, sometimes you're in the middle of doing what you love. and a negative energy peeps through the window. And that energy is not really peeping through the window. That person is right there. And that person will say, really, that's the best you can do. How are you doing it? I don't know. I know people who've done it and they do. I know people. You see what I mean? You're enjoying it though. You enjoy doing something. Like I enjoy coming here to speak. And there are people that will remind me I'm not good at it. And I don't care. But they don't know that I don't care. And you have to sometimes ignore that, those people. When they say to you, you're not, you should stop doing this. Somebody said to me that when you retire, you shouldn't be working hard. And I'm going, well, what, you know the word I use, are you supposed to do? And that person was referring to my sister to me. Oh, she's always working, she's cleaning, I said, well, what do you want her to do? Sit down? Just sit down. And do what? A body in motion stays in motion. A rolling stone gathers no moss. But if you leave the stone there, all sorts of things will grow on it. We know that in our own body. At a certain time when the female organs are not working, things grow on them. At a certain time when the body is not moving, they go crampy. So, find out what you enjoy. You have done something. You look back at it and say, you know what? I really love that. I'm so happy I did that. And that is what should matter. Other people's opinion about what it is you do when you're retired. Like Jean is saying right now, woke up at 4:30 in a warm, comfy bed and started to say, I should go to the gym. I changed it to must go to the gym, and now I feel great today. That is it. If you say I should, you're going, okay, I should. I should puts you on the edge of to fall over and not do it. But when you say, you know what, I must do it. I must do that because I like to look back. Dawn is working on the estate doing all kinds of stuff, and she tells me about it. But there comes somebody, I think she's doing too much, she should retire, she should do what though? You have 6 foot of length, arms and legs that move, and you do not want to do anything with it. And so I said, mind your own business. Do not discuss that with me. I don't want to hear what she's doing. She can tell me herself. And what would you recommend that she does? You do not want her to do that, then tell me what she should do. Sit and put your arms underneath your chin and wonder. So when you retire, or when you got to the point, let's say there are 2 things that people neglect to recognize for their own self. So you have retired and you have planned a vacation and know you were there. And you have not stopped in your retirement moment and breathe that you are retired. Breathe you're on vacation. Close your eyes and absorb where you are in the moment. Because you chose it. That's what you should and must do. No should and must do. Just should and must do. I'm telling you, so you should do this when you get there. Must is recognized, I must do this. And when you do that, you are basking in the moment. You are aware of where you are. That is a must-do thing. You will get satisfaction. You will remember all what you did to be retired. And you will realize, wow, it was a good thing I saved money in the credit union or wherever it was that was small and didn't have a lot. It was a great thing that I planned this trip. Look at me now. Right? Because you said, I must go on an annual vacation. When I teach financial planning, if the person does not have in their head a vacation account, I tell them they must. And I'm not talking about a $500,000 vacation. It could be just $500 to take you and your lover to a hotel for the night. That's a vacation. So what has to happen? You must do something to get that feeling when you get there. You put the money aside, you plan the vacation. Now you're here. Must stop and absorb. You know what? I'm so glad I did that. So must do and should do, they both are okay. But watch when you use should, what happens to your energy of your body. Your vibration drops. Like Jean just reminded us, I should go to the gym. And she realized should is not going to take her to the gym. Must go to the gym. Required of me to go to the gym. And should is weaker. It's kind of saying I have a choice. I can go or I not go. You see what I mean? That is what should is doing to you. It's telling you you're not doing anything. You're in the middle, you're on the side, you flip, you flop. And eventually, oh, it's so cold outside to put my coat and go to the gym, and the gym might be cold. All of that should will give you all the reasons why you should not perform. But must will kick you out of the bed. Must will tell you you have to do this. You know, so we have to, such a good feeling to plan for your future. Yes. And like when you get there, and there is somebody that tells you you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, you have a right to press on your toe. You have a right to stand on your toe and say, when you get to be in my position, you can choose to lie down, and you can actually get your coffin ready and lie down in your coffin. They can do that. Give them that option. And somebody said to me, when you're going to stop? And I said, remember when I told you guys about my experience at Home Depot with the little old lady with her hair that was pink and blue? And she was so frazzled and so upset because I had 20 when I needed 10. She didn't realize I was going to go back in the line and come again. And she was just going on about that. And there's people behind her, rah, rah, rah. So I said, okay. I don't know where this came from. I looked at her and I said to her, listen to me, lady. I am retired. I have no particular place to be right now. The only thing I know, the only place that is I am expected to one day is the cemetery. And I am in no rush to get there. So take your time and I will take my time and we will get through this. This man standing behind me actually tapped me on the shoulder and said, you know, I love that. I'm going to use it. So you see what I'm saying? You don't have to do it. But you have to acknowledge the must-dos. And the must-do is to realize, hey, I am retired. What is required of me to enjoy being me? And if being me is to stand and talk and write and speak and educate and encourage and enlighten and enhance, then I'm going to do it. And if yours is to sit with your legs crossed at the ankle, your arms like there, your head on the side and feeling sad, well then choose that. But do not tell somebody else how they should behave when they have retired or when they are on vacation. You are completely crazy on vacation. You just sit and you stare at the water, yeah. Because a day like today, when it is 11 degrees below zero, and I am dreaming of the hot water, the nice ocean, the salty water. So now that I'm here, I'm going to bask in it. I would go to the ocean, 9 o'clock in the morning, eat on the beach, 3 o'clock, go in and have a shower. Otherwise, I am in the water all the time because it was a plan. You must do what it is you know that brings you joy and makes you feel good. And if you love it, you keep doing it and doing it. But avoid using words that are going to keep you from doing it. It's weak words. Weak words are for weak people. Weak words are for people who do not want to go and do better. Weak words are for people that will not get there. The Home Depot story. Thank you, Jean. Weak words are for people who do not want more. And when you must do something, I must do this, I must do that. I was talking to Colleen the other day about that. I remembered come in 51 years old, have to write this, do this exam and this thing. And I decided I am going to study an hour a day. And I would come home, I would have my thick book and books, 9 of them, different times, a pot of tea, a bowl with raisins and almonds and cheese, and I'd go to my office at 6 for an hour. My husband would be sitting here watching CNN, and he would say to me, why don't you sit for a while? I said, you know what, you see these people on TV? They got paid already. I have to go study so I can get paid. A must do. That was my must do. My must do was so strong that when there was a holiday, a national holiday, and I couldn't study for that hour, I added 15 minutes to the next hour every day for 4 days until I did those hours. So when I tell you that I studied for 365 hours a year to become a certified financial planner, I am not kidding. I did it. It was, I must do it. I needed the income. I needed a bigger income. I needed the bonus. I needed to have that. So I did it. But if I would say, oh yeah, I shouldn't really be rushing. I'll sit with you for a while. I couldn't be standing here today and talk to you about financial planning. I couldn't teach all those that I have taught. I couldn't enhance and educate and encourage all those that I have because I had chosen I should. And should is giving me a choice. And it's not always the best choice. The harder, we talked about it yesterday, the diamond is formed under pressure. So when you are going through the pressure of a broken marriage, a broken this, a broken that, things are not working, the teacher, the student, the boss, the company, the this, it is making you, creating a diamond out of you. You're stronger. A diamond is formed under pressure. So when the pressure, you must take that and you must say, you know what? All of that pressure is going to make me stronger. And it does. So do not let people confuse you and tell you, you don't have to. You're retired. You shouldn't do this. That's right. The mind runs away from the must do that's negative. It feels forced, compelled to perform. So it chooses to fly away. Turn your vocabulary. I must do this because I love that. The mind now is willing to help make room for you to do that. Should is kind of not even in the picture anymore because now you're in the must do. It is easy. Just take a little patience with yourself. And every time you do a must do that brings you joy or brings you closer to your dream, goals, or desire, pat yourself on the shoulder. Because you stepped into the moment and you put effort into doing it. I must do it. Because I know if I keep doing it, there lies my future. In the moment, a must do for a better life has to be taken care of. In the moment, when the word should do comes to you, look at the word and say, what am I supposed to do with it? Remember how I said words are unique? Look at the word should. It's not strong, is it? Should, just saying it, it's not strong. Should do, must. I must do it. That is what is really powerless, is in the words. It doesn't matter how determined you are to make should be a strong word. It is not. It never will be. But you can put pressure on must and feel it in here. Must do it because I have a purpose for doing it. I must do it now because I need a certain result. And the only way I will get that result is to know I must do it now. And that is what we have to remember. I should do this. You cannot make your body get energized by using the word should. It doesn't. Words have power. Choose your words. Watch your words. And when you are speaking with me, be prepared that I will hear you. I have a good friend that she started being friends about 5 years ago with me, and she said, oh, I'm just going to do my little HR thing. I heard that. And I called her up on it. I said, really? Honestly? I said, why are you making that dream, goal, and desire you have, making it just little? Right? Just say, you know what? I'm going to work on my HR situation, and I'm going to do build my business. Yeah. And those that cannot stand that, put on your shade. So they cannot stand you talking, I must do this, I'm going to do that, instead of putting just and little and small. They cannot stand that. Put your sunglasses on because, hey, I am shining. And walk away knowing that these people's opinion and their assumptions has nothing to do with you. The words they use belong to them. It cannot touch you. It will never touch you. But it might hurt you if you hear it. And then you need to shake off the hurt and say, you know, I need to consider where this came from. And then you can take a step further and repeat what Maya Angelou said. When they show you who they are the first time, believe them. And because you believe them, you're going to avoid them, or you're going to avoid opening your treasure chest because they will tell you all of your diamonds are cracked. And maybe they are, but you hadn't seen that. And now you know they're telling you your diamonds are cracked when you believe, oh, they were so good, they're so whole. But they need to put you down. They need to put you down. And they have to do that because that is all they know. So, wonderful humans, how are you feeling today? I am trusting that this gave you something to work with. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Tessa-Marie. Thank you. Okay. Loretta, Betty, Stacy, Rita, Jean, Dawn, Roslyn, and Tanaji. Thank you for coming and staying with me on this long, long morning. So today at 11:59, I am on YouTube. And we're going to have a chat about loving yourself. It's all the love channel. So YouTube, I talk about love. 11, 12 o'clock in the day, I'm talking about love. So enjoy. Drop by. If you see me going live on YouTube, I do it for about 20 to 30 minutes. And let's see where we go today. Today is a special day because it is the 30th of the month. I have decided. And tomorrow is another special day and the other one. So let's do our best today. Love you and take care. Each and every one of you. Bye, everybody.